Okay, when you want to get your work approved, sometimes the decision maker is pretty high up the org chart, right? And maybe you don't have direct access to them, or maybe you do, but maybe you can't influence them correctly. So something else we talk about in the cohort to kind of help with this is something called the power chart, which is different than the org chart, right? The org chart is what's written down in the HR structure, but the power chart kind of looks at who controls the power. So what do you think is the best way? Like a question we always get is, how do you determine the power chart itself?
Yeah, your whole point of like there's sort of two organizational structures. There's the one in Workday, which is structured around pay and tenure typically, and then there's the power chart, which is perception based. If we're going to be honest, like you would like for it to be merit based, but it's perception based. Some of it's performance, some of it's just raw influence through other factors. So how do you identify the org chart's written down? You can go look it up, but how do I identify like how the power chart is structured? And really, you got to pay attention whenever you're in a meeting and a question gets asked to a higher up or an idea gets proposed. Who do they look to? What person are they looking for a response from, or a nod, or a hand wave? Hey, that's not good. They're looking for somebody. They're looking for their lieutenant, if you will, as a captain. And so they want to know. They'll have a technical person that they'll lean on for technical things. They'll have an HR person that they'll lean on for HR things, perhaps. And so you really just have to be very observant. Whenever things come up, who does that org chart leader talk to? And as you pick up on how often certain people are sort of called upon to help with a response or help with, making a decision, you're going to start to tee out the power chart.